What's up, man? This is SXJ. We're gonna talk a little bit about selfish love. I don't even really know how long a lot of you guys know. A lot of you guys are really aware of the situation, but a lot of us are selfish, man. We really don't pay attention to what the other person want. And then, of course, we always get our feelings hurt. We get our feelings attached to the situation, right? But if you really truthfully love this individual the way that you're supposed to love this person, you care for them the way that they deserve to be cared for, then you have to realize that sometimes every good person that we meet isn't necessarily that person that was meant for us to be with. There are a lot of good people. There's a lot of great men and a lot of great women that come into our lives and into our situations just to teach us about us. Because a lot of us aren't even really who we are yet. We haven't really truthfully discovered the meaning of life yet. We haven't discovered our purpose yet. We haven't discovered our true passion yet. And every once in a while, God will send us these great people who we tend to fall in love with, okay, who we care for, who we have these feelings for that we can't explain, but for some reason things just isn't working. But they're a good person, so we don't know why things aren't working. And that's because that good person wasn't meant for us because we're not who we are yet. We really don't know who we like. We don't really know our type. We really don't know where we want to live, what state we want to reside in. We don't know what size house that we desire because we're so used to what we thought, but we don't really know what we want for sure. It's uncertain to us, but these people that were given to us, these people that were put into our lives, this amazing man, this gorgeous woman, this talented person for some reason, we just can't figure out, who are you? Where did you come from? Where have you been my whole entire life? And then we always say, man, where is that man that I've been begging God for? I've been praying for a good man. Well, Lord, you've been praying for a good man, but we never said, or God never said that it was going to be a man that you were going to marry. God never said that he was going to send you your husband for sure. He just gave you exactly what you asked for. He gave you a good man. He gave you somebody who you could relate to, somebody who understood you, somebody who cared for you, somebody who respected you, somebody who showed you your worth that no other person has ever showed you, somebody who motivated your soul, somebody who touched your spirit, somebody who woke up the inner person that was asleep inside of you. This person came along, touched them, and woke them up and said, listen, there you are. You exist. This little girl or this man, this woman, this child, you're alive. You're inside. You're the very reason why the world needs you. You don't even understand who you are yet, so here you are. I give you life. I give life to this new soul, to this new person, to this new invention, to this new portion of your life. There's people out there like that, and you guys don't get that, dude. You guys don't think that that's possible, and that's where the selfishness comes in out on our part. We always tend to think that it's just about us, man, and that everything that we want is about us, man. We tend to think that, damn, because we met this person, we got to commit to them. We got to settle down with them. We don't want to let them go. We don't want to let them out of our lives. We got to have a relationship. We don't want you to go, but that's us. But what about the other person? Sometimes the other person isn't ready for that commitment. They're not ready for that relationship, but they were ready to be a man or ready to be a woman and expose our true inner depths. Expose who we can be, how we can be. They showed us something. They gave us life in a different way, and that's something that we have to accept. That's something that we have to put into the rules of the game. That every good person that comes along isn't meant for us to be with. Maybe they were just meant to show us who we could possibly be. Maybe they were meant to show me, Essex, you can be a better father. You have all the talent in the world. You smart, you look good, but you lack a little bit of this fatherhood that you need. Essex, you need some sincerity in your fatherhood. You too hard on that boy. Calm down, relax. It's okay if he cries. Or what if that man come along and give you something that none of your homegirls could give you? A man came along and taught you compassion for a child, compassion for your motherhood, compassion for yourself, and compassion for others. What about that bitter woman? What about that woman that was angered because of what her husband and another male did? And then somebody, this person out of nowhere who we don't even know how the hell we started talking. We can't even really remember. But for some reason, we have this kinetic energy. We have these vibes that just flow. And I'm able to show you that not all men are like this, love, and that it's possible to have that quote unquote fairy tale love, and that there's men out there who truthfully care about you. There's men out there that love you. All right. What about when we physically get lonely? And some of you guys are going to disagree with this, but this shit is real, man. That's a lot of us right now that's stricken by this disease, this loneliness disease where we can't wait. We have that urge. We got to give it to somebody, right? And then we meet this real smooth ass individual, this real sweet ass, perfect, simple, but just gorgeous woman or this handsome man, and we just can't figure it out. And we give ourselves to them, and we're nervous and we're worried about, damn, are they gonna take advantage of us? But for that one night and that one night only, that person made us feel so damn incredible, made us feel so loved, made us feel so comfortable and secure, made us feel protected. A woman can make a man feel protected. She protected my heart, man. One night only, I actually let my heart, I actually opened all of my doors and my windows to this person and let this person see my pain. I made love to this woman without even really knowing who she was. I never thought that was possible until the shit happened. And you know what, man? It never went beyond that point. I can't even call it a booty call. I can't even call her a freak, man. This woman showed me that making love truthfully exists, that it's not something that's not real, that sex is more than fast, hard, and pulling hair and smacking ass, that this shit is 100, man, that there's some depth into it, that it's body language, that it's emotional language in sex. And a lot of people never heard of that. You never heard of emotional language? What's emotional language? You've never been with the right person then. There's people that's going to give you that emotional language, and I'm telling you that language is something that's foreign, something that's not normal, and you're going to love it once you discover it. But the point is, it took somebody that I had no clue existed. I had no clue her capabilities of a woman to show me something that I doubted. I doubted myself loving the way that I love. I doubted myself being who I am. I doubted myself in so many different ways, man. But God sent me a good woman to show me, Essex, this is who you will become eventually. And you have not discovered who you are. In love, I'm trying to tell you, there's a lot of you who aren't even who you are yet. You haven't even made it. You haven't even reached that point. And there's some good people that's going to come along. Stop trying to force these good people into situations they're not ready for. Take heed to their goodness. Take heed to their honesty. Take heed to who they are and how they are. Appreciate them, respect them, and love them the way that they desire to be loved, but with respect. You guys have a good afternoon. I love all of y'all.